This video is sponsored by LASFIT. They sent this to me to check out, so we're gonna check it out. What's up, everybody? All right, so we got some in the mail the other day. Let's see what it is. It's from LASFIT. Now, these are the LASFIT liners. Now, they told me they just came out with these not too long ago. If I want to try them out, so yeah, sure, why not? I do have some other liners. I have the stock liners that came in my truck. I think they're the. You guys just gonna fight right in the middle of my video? So we got the stock liners. We can take a look real quick that I've been running. See if the light is very good, but these are the stock ones. Pretty dirty. I'm going to clean this up a little bit, but a lot of people are worried about, let's see, like how high they go right here. And these, they don't go too. I kind of wish they went higher too. Right? So these are the stock ones. Look in the back. All right, pretty good coverage in the back. Not bad. But, so we're going to compare these and how they feel, how they look. Okay, so I can see there is a small crease here from being folded up, so probably best to put this out in the sun, or probably honestly over time, probably just going to look at me even pushing on that, kind of like, or put it back in place. So I really doubt there's going to be any issues. But this also has tread, like tire tread pattern, which is pretty cool. Actually really do like that. Look at it. So this is the back, and it's a one piece. I believe my stock ones, I think they're two pieces. And I don't remember about the other one I have. But very nice. And then this front one, what I'm really curious about is this part up here. How high is this gonna go up compared to the stock ones and compared to the other set I have? And this also has the little locking tabs. So, very nice. And I'm not gonna lie, the material feels really good. And, I mean, it feels thick. Like thick. You know, thick. But, alright, so let's pull the stock ones out. We kind of gotta look and see how they fit in there. And then let's compare them and see what look at the comparison. Unfortunately, I totally forgot that I gave those other liners I had away. I don't know what I was thinking, but I will get another set of those so I can compare all of these. But for now, we're just going to compare the stock that comes with. These are like the premium mats too, and they're not bad to these LASFIT. Now, right off the bat, you can see the size difference. This is one thing I was really curious about. Now, if you look where the holes are placed, these basically line up right here, and you can see how much taller this piece is here. Way taller. You can see the design, right? So look at the holes lining up. Maybe I should leave them like this, but this is way taller. Way taller, right? So other than that, I mean, like as far as the material, they're pretty similar. I mean, the stock ones are really thick. Like these are really thick. I think I said this in the last one that I looked at. But these are definitely not thin. I mean, it's not like, you know, and then the bottom, of course, it does have the little spikies to get good grip. It does have the little locking tabs. You know, compared to the stock ones here. A little similar, except for here. Like nothing. down here on the last fit, it goes all the way up. So yeah, so there is a little bit of a dramatic difference, a little bit different down here, and I'm curious to see how that sits. But let's get this one in there. Actually, my bad. Let's compare the other ones. I do have the other side off, and I did clean this a little bit up. It's pretty grimy. Still doesn't look great, but let's get the passenger one and take a look at that one. Okay, so here are the passengers. Now, these are a lot more similar. Alright, so the front ones are definitely comparable. So let's pull out the back one so we can compare the back ones and then go from there. Alright, so here's the back. That's all this. And here's the factory one. Now, you see the factory one comes apart. Here, let's take a look at it. Alright, but it's basically the same thing. This one stays together. I don't really know why they think they have to have it come apart. But this one has a much higher raise, like, how do I explain it? Well, on the back, no. On the front, yes. You can see the size of this right here, right? This is much higher in the front. On the back, though, the factory one is higher. So we are going to we'll compare them. We'll slap the full set of Lastfit in, and then we'll see how it looks. I'll look at everything front and back, and then I'll make sure we have the footage of the stock ones, and then we'll give my last comments. But let's get them installed. All right, so we got the factory ones back in, and as you can see, they fit. You know, they fit nice, of course. You know, they go up pretty good. Let's get a little, you know, passenger one, not bad. And I will say though, I like the color of the Lastfit. Now I know these are old and used, but when they're in the factory, they're like a lighter gray. So that really hasn't changed. Look at the back. The only thing I will say, I don't know why this is really here, but I guess for the seat coming back. But these do come up higher here. I would say if Lastfit does some kind of update on them, you know, maybe make yours go up, because theirs went up to like right here somewhere. Maybe make it go a little higher, but in the front, I mean, it fits pretty good. This is a little cumbersome just to get this stupid thing snapped back in. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it fits pretty good. Like I said, they're factory. Here is the driver's side rear seat. Fitment's nice. You can see over here, it does go up a little higher. And then the back. Let's see if I can get in there, but you know, I won't spend too much time on these back ones because I could tell Lastfit really listened to the customers, because look how, let's see, let me get this back order, but look how the Lastfit was like way up here, almost to the edge of the carpet. And you can see I've stepped there quite a bit. It's dirty there. And my truck don't even have that many miles on it, but you can see the fitment. Honestly, the Lastfit is just a much better fitment in this driver's side. As well it should be, because you're gonna be, the driver's one's gonna be in and out of the truck more than anything else. You can see I kind of get a little dirt spot there, but I mean, the fitment's not bad, don't get me wrong, but you know, the color is not as good. The Lastfit is definitely better, and this right here, up here, it's just not as good. All right, so we got them installed. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the back first. Now I will say, let me hit this light on here. Maybe it'll help a little bit, but I will say they fit very similar to the stock ones. YGM thought that you had to separate the middle. I don't know. I don't think you really need to. You know, like I said, I just threw these in there. And this is my seating position. So they fit way down in there. As you can see, they give about the same coverage. In the back, I think maybe these don't go up as far. So that would be the difference. Look at the other side. Same here. You know, and I just threw them in there. I didn't leave them out in the sun or whatever. They haven't relaxed probably completely, but they fit, I mean, pretty much perfect. So I'll say that's a win. Let's go to the passenger side. Same thing. Fits really nice in there. Goes up pretty high. I mean, plenty high enough, I would think. It was really the driver's side that was having, like, I don't like how the stock ones look, but that's, I keep saying this, but I do really like that tire tread type pattern. That looks cool. And I guess this is like a tree or something. I don't know. Looks cool though. Let's go to the driver's side. All right, so over here, driver's side, you can see the fitment here. Snaps in perfect. I had no issue snapping those in. But up here, as you can see, the coverage is way higher. I believe even here is way higher, which I like a lot better. I think the stock one goes to like right here or something, super low. So this carpet is all exposed. So I'm gonna say this, especially with this driver's side one, and then the looks is, man, they're nasty. They're awesome looking. Really like it. The color, good, nice color. Matches perfect with this interior. Take a step back. So I'm gonna say I really like these. I hate to just not run, you know, the other ones until I kind of beat them up a little bit more. But I'm not gonna have no problem running these for sure, at all. Very, very nice. And I'll put the price and a link to these, but I know they're not as expensive as the factory ones, the GM ones. So I'm gonna say awesome. All right, so my final thoughts. My final thoughts on these Lastfit. Driver's side, way better. Definitely way better. It's not even close. So look how high this goes. Material's nice. I definitely would not. I mean, I will buy these for sure. There's no question. Really like the pattern. I mean, this totally goes with the Colorado, right? I mean, ZR2. Anyways, you know. So yeah, my final thoughts is these are a win, man. There's no question about it. Back one fit great. Driver's side was definitely better. Passenger side is comparable to the stock ones, the factory ones. I'm losing my thought here. But the only thing is like I just wish they would have been a little higher here. But it's not really that bad. So I don't know. You let me know in the comments. You think these are good enough? The color's so nice on these. I really love the color. Love the pattern. The material feels nice. Everything's good. So let me know in the comments what you think. Would you buy these? I will definitely put a link in the description to these. So if you like them, pick them up. But there's a comparison to the factory ones. I will try to get another set of those other ones I have, and then we'll save that for that video, and I'll do a comparison of all three. But this is, like I said, this was sent to me by LASFIT. Thank you to them for giving the opportunity for the people that watch my videos to be able to see the difference. I do have quite a few Colorado people on here, so this will be good for them. But until next video, signing off. Everybody have a wonderful day. Peace.